Business 2025 exam paper. Just got my hands on the paper here. If you're a part of myself or Amo's day class or in our grinds class, you'll be delighted because a lot of the stuff that we recommended was going to come up did come up on the paper this year. Start off with the short questions. The short questions were quite tricky at first glance, but I think if you actually go back and look at them again properly, you realise that you're well able to answer a lot of the short questions that came up and definitely be able to get 8 out of the 12 required questions answered on the papers. Some really, really nice short questions in there to answer. Ratios, like we suggested, did come up. The big one though for me is the ABQ. What an ABQ. Jesus, this is unbelievable. So ABQ, 80 marks. We have to answer the ABQ. Entrepreneurial skills and characteristics, like the best question on the paper to come up, 20 marks for that. Then we go on to control, management control. So we're looking at financial control, stock control, credit control. Really, really good question to have in there. Also an evaluate question. So you give your opinion, we get easy marks there. And then finally, HRM. We talked about that a lot this year about how HRM was going to come up, and it came up in the ABQ for 30 marks, which is absolutely unbelievable. On to the long questions then. Some really, really nice long questions. Contract stuff, Employment Equality Act. Again, a lot of stuff that we've talked about throughout the year. Really, really good stuff that came up. Business organisations, we covered them just near the end of the year. Unbelievable stuff that came up. A SWOT analysis, lads. That's amazing. What a question. More contract stuff there. McGregor's Theory X. That is just, unbelievable. I can't believe this. This is amazing. So it is. Tax question. Absolutely amazing. 20 marks going for that. Managing change in business. That is another thing that we talked about all year. Moving from a controller manager to a facilitator manager. Great question to come up there. And then finally, the big one that, we recommended all year was going to come up, which did come up. Last question on the paper, 25 marks, break even. Lads and ladies, what a paper. Hope you are as happy as I am. Congratulations, you finished your business course.